Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to answer the question, what is a cookie? We're not talking about this kind of cookie, although we are going to be sampling some Girl Scout cookies, but we're going to be talking specifically about web cookies, what they are, what they do, why they're significant, and I hope that you will join me for today's quick tech bites. And I just have to say that I visited my parents the other day and my dad makes the best homemade chocolate chip cookies. And when I say homemade, I mean like he mills the wheat himself. And I guess he doesn't like go harvest the chocolate himself or anything like that. But these are really so good made from scratch cookies. So I do not have those with me today because I ate them all, so sorry about that. But what I do have are some delicious Girl Scout cookies, and I've got a couple of boxes here. My husband, who is incredible, bought me some Girl Scout cookies the other day and brought those home, and this is not sponsored by the Girl Scouts, but we are going to enjoy some of their products today. What is a web cookie? In its simplest form, a web cookie is a piece of data that is on your computer that your web browser stores. And the most practical example of how this could be used that I've seen is, you're shopping online and in your shopping cart, you are adding different items. And web cookies are used to remember what is in your cart. So another really practical example of what is a third-party web cookie. Say you're visiting a website, and actually you might notice that there's like a banner that's at the bottom of the website where it says something like, this website uses cookies for like third-party tracking or something like that. That's kind of like when I don't want to like name specific websites, but say you're like on a social media site and you're noticing these like advertisements for this shirt that you looked at the other day on a totally unrelated site. So if you're on a website where there are third-party cookies being tracked, then whatever company that t-shirt was made by will be able to advertise to you in some other perhaps unexpected places. So pay attention to that. If you see a banner that says something like what I described at the bottom, there's usually an option to accept tracking of those cookies or to decline that, or to manage your cookie preferences more specifically in this cookie preference center. Let's just quickly here sample some Girl Scout cookies. I have 5 different types of Girl Scout cookies, and you'll notice that there are only 4 on this plate, and the reason is that the one that's not here is Samoa's. I ate them all, and you will see that as a common theme as you get to know me better, is that I have quite the sweet tooth. So yeah, that tray is totally empty. We have no Samoas to sample, but apparently that is my favorite because I ate them all. So we have Tagalongs. I love Tagalongs, apparently not as much as Samoas. Now, Samoas are crisp cookies with caramel, coconut, and dark chocolatey stripes. So they're delicious. Tagalongs, in contrast, are crispy cookies layered with peanut butter and covered with a chocolatey coating. They do have some similarities, but they're very different. So very good. It's almost too sweet. Like 1 or 2 bites and I'm done. As much of a sweet tooth as I have, it's just a little bit much. All right, Thin Mints. I literally had not opened this box until this video, but Thin Mints are crisp chocolatey cookies made with natural oil of peppermint. I'm not a big chocolate peppermint person, but if it's all I have, I'll take it. It's actually really good. It's one of those things I'm like, and then I take another bite, and before I know it, the whole thing's gone. So, Truffles, am I saying that right? These are traditional shortbread cookies. Now, here's my problem with this. I have had Pepperidge Farm Chessmen. Those are seriously good. So in contrast to these, the texture's just not there. They're like so buttery. It's insane. if I'm getting this wrong, I'll maybe correct myself here, but like the flavor, it's not there the same way it is with the Pepperidge Farm. So if you're gonna have a shortbread cookie, you can probably do better than this. It's a fine cookie, I guess, but it's just not, it's not anything that I'm going to seek out. Let me just put it that way. And I have never had Do-si-dos before. All right, these are oatmeal sandwich cookies with peanut butter filling. That sounds really good, actually. I'm surprised that I've never had these before. So I've got one here. That's pretty good. I don't know, it kind of tastes like a kid made them. They're good. I'm not like blown away, but I'm like, that's a nice little homemade kind of tasting treat that you might get from a family member or a friend. Pretty good, pretty good. Samoas are definitely the winner. If you have a favorite Girl Scout cookie, leave it in the comments below. I know this was a pretty random video based on what I usually do, but I thought it would be fun to talk about web cookies while trying Girl Scout cookies. So there you go. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.